couldn't close my eyes and see you another night. I drove myself crazy thinking you'd take my wildest dreams and tear them all to the ground. So I tried to create a decoy world for you to destroy in my mind. You could stay and believe you're tearing me apart while I'm coming to life, while I'm coming to life. I couldn't keep the secret. You found my darkest demons and brought them out in the light. So I ran to all the preachers, despite having every reason to shut down and mobilize. So I prayed to the gods for one last saving grace against all odds. And I built an escape using all my energy just to come back to life, back to life.
Left your party at sundown. You were nowhere to be found. Sip my bottle, heading uptown. Ooh, long way home, the back roads. No hands on the handle. Blew the red light like a candle. The wind undid my hair like it knew you weren't there. Boys like you never play fair. Don't play fair. I'm on a midnight bike ride. There's orders 2 a.m. Left you behind. How could you think we could just be friends again? I'm on a midnight bike ride.
Hello and welcome into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, here for another edition of the Esports Tower Rumble, where talented all-star teams of the Esports Tower take on some of the best high school teams in the nation in a standalone Rocket League bracket each week. I am Michael Fisher, going to call all the action with Artie Nerdy Bird Rain. And Nerdy Bird, we've seen a lot of the same teams. We've seen Silver Creek High School with consistently good finishes. We've seen the Barracudas from the Esports Tower with consistently good finishes. They're actually two-time champions in this event. Are you expecting another familiar face to come out on top, or do you think we'll see a new team either from the Esports Tower or a new high school claim the trophy here today?
I'm not going to lie. I genuinely think Silver Creek is gunning for that #1 spot this week. The past couple of weeks, they've gotten insanely close, and every week they've shown drastic improvements from the previous gameplay that we saw the week prior. So I feel like they've got at least a large shot at getting that title for the top team of the week.
Yeah, Silver Creek, a little bit of a letdown, I'm sure they'll say, last week with a third-place finish, but them, the Barracudas, always teams to watch out for. Forsyth as well, who finished in second. They'll be back, so a ton of familiar faces, but I've also been told there's going to be some new ones as well. So let's find out how the Esports Tower Rumble is going to work. As we mentioned, a high school competition each week. Some of the best high school teams will join the Esports Tower's elite teams in a stand-alone bracket. They will begin with group play. They will round robin through the groups, and then the top teams will advance to the semifinals, which are a best of 3, and then the finals are a best of 5. And we'll get to see who comes home with the trophy. As we mentioned, we've had some very talented high school teams. We've had the Esports Tower kick back just a little bit. Pretty standard Rocket League matches all around, 5-minute matches, best of 3 from group play until the finals, which are then best of 5. Sudden death, overtime, most goals win. Everything is pretty standard here, Dirty Bird. So, I mean, we're going to see if maybe a team made some adjustments or if a new team's going to come in hot and just absolutely blow them away. As there we see our Esports Tower teams, the Barracudas, the Wolves, the Vipers, all familiar faces, and the Spiders and Scorpions making their debuts.
I'm excited to see what the Spiders and Scorpions have to bring to the table this week.
Then we see our high school teams, Forsyth, Florence, and Silver Creek, all returning faces. Forsyth and Silver Creek, very talented. Florence made the semifinals as well. And then Conestoga, the new high school here. And we've seen the high schools be pretty dominant. The 2 times that I have been here for the Esports Tower Rumble, 3/4 of the high school teams have advanced to the semifinals. So we'll be curious to see if they hold serve here or not. We are going to have 3 groups this time instead of our standard 2 that we've been having for the last few weeks. So we see there Silver Creek, Forsyth, and the Spiders. That is going to be a very tough group to get out of for one of those teams with Silver Creek and Forsyth among the top. Florence won, the Wolves and the Vipers, and then Conestoga does not get an easy first start. They had to be with the Barracudas, who are 2-time champions here, Dirty Bird. So I like the 3-group format. There's definitely going to be some very, very competitive groups here to be. I think Group A is probably your group of death with 2 of the best high school teams we've seen.
I definitely agree with you on that one. I couldn't determine a more fitting title beyond the group of death, in my opinion. At least I was like, Group A, that's a tough group, and you just that name is perfect.
Yeah, you got a champion in Silver Creek. You've got a second-place team in Forsyth. I'll be curious to see who comes out of that group. Before we get into the matches, let's remind everyone on Twitch to support your teams, celebrate the successes, be respectful to the other fans, and the mods will remove anyone who violates the rules. If you are just joining us, we'll give a rundown of what happened in the group play. We'd be here for hours if we watched all of these matches. We will have an opportunity to go back and look at a couple of matches fully live, so we will get to that in a little bit. As we kick off here, looking to bounce back from last week's third-place finish, Silver Creek starts off the first series with a commanding 2-0 win, scoring 6 goals against the Spiders, only letting up 3. It's Silver Creek back in that mid-season form. So we see some of the plays here. We'll see Anthony. That's going to be someone we want to watch out for. He's definitely been probably one of the most talented players. As we get on to our next one, the Esports Tower welcomes back the second-place team from last week, Forsyth, who looks to answer to their disappointing finals from last week. DJ the Gamer has been very vocal about the lack of execution and blames the crossbar for their performance last week. We'll see if the posts are a little bit more friendly with a 2-0 win for Forsyth and their first win over the Spiders. And now we have probably the best match of the group here, Dirty. We're going to go in with a look back at one of our games between Forsyth and Silver Creek. So not a highlight here. We'll get the full game. So you see a nice play there by Orange. They hit it down in the corner. Does get demoed, though. Cleared away from the crossbar. Ooh, a couple of bad commits there. Still in the corner for Dapu. It's able to be pushed away. And a nice goal there by I don't know who that was. Looks like that was Anthony who scored. So we see, looks like Dapu's going to clear that one. Nice defensive play there. Able to push it away. Looks like it's going to be wrapped around the corner, but it will be cleared away there. Dapu can't get it off the wall. DJ is going to keep it alive. Looks like we might be having some issues with Nerdy Bird, so hope we get that one figured out. You see there, nice save there. Anthony going to be able to clear that one down. Redirected on the net. Dapu's going to get a shot. Oh, just wide. Shots on goal. That one goes wide as well. DJ able to clear it away. Oh, huge save there. Looks like KJ is going to go racing down. KG, mind you, is going to be able to barely get that one. DJ's going to try and recenter that one on net. Buddy's not able to get a shot, but he does get a demo. KG's going to have a second chance. Pass over to Buddy near midfield. Oh, what a save, though, by Dapu. Able to keep this in a 1-0 game right now for Silver Creek. Nice little squeeze there, but Buddy's able to clear it back down. Has a chance at a net. Anthony's going to miss it off the crossbar. DJ talked about that, but KG able to rattle that one home for the goal and tie things up at 1-0. Esports Tower Rebel taking a look back at the most anticipated match of this Group A, Forsyth and Silver Creek. Forsyth, the second place finisher last week. Silver Creek, a champion just a few weeks ago. And for them, a disappointing third place finish. Looks like KG is going to try and clear this one off the back wall. Dapu will do enough to deaden that ball. Oh, nice pass over to Buddy. He's going to put it home for the 2-1 lead there.
I think DJ might have centered that ball on accident for that shot right there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, and it does look like Forsyth hit the blue, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely coming out a little bit faster here in these last 30 seconds or so.
We've got DJ over in the corner right now trying to get some sight on this ball. He's in the mid for that great clear from his teammate. He's now got no one on him, but Buddy's going to follow through at the mid, clearing the ball to no one on his own side, leaving Forsyth with an open opportunity to send the ball to the midfield.
Oh, opportunity here for Silver Creek. They lose it, though. Buddy's got great pass down there to DJ, but it gets cleared away. Oh, that could be trouble.
Oh, can DJ make it? No! Unfortunately, they will not, so that is another goal for Silver Creek.
Anthony picks that one up, his second goal. Definitely has been the hero there. Oh, right off the kickoff, great opportunity here. Oh! Uses the crossbar this time to the advantage of Forsyth. They complained about it last week. I don't think they'll be complaining about it this week, as the crossbar bails him out to make a huge save.
We've got Guap with full control of the ball right here. However, one of the players from Forsyth is just managing to get enough of disruption to get it onto a clear goal right here, and that's going to be a third goal for the side of Forsyth, correct?
Yeah, Forsyth did the blue, Silver Creek and the orange. Both of them took down the Spiders in Group A play. So you see, oh, nice center there from Dapu. Buddy's going to try and clear it away. He's not able to do it. Anthony keeps it alive. DJ with the clear. Anthony just misses on it, but Dapu is there. Oh, gets it around a couple. Demolition does come out, and the ball bounces off the back wall. Anthony's shot just wide of the net. Does he have the follow-up? Oh, so close.
We've got both Dapus and Guap over there, though, trying to maintain pressure over on this side of the field, but it's getting DJ. It has a clear shot, but it's going to go back, and thankfully Buddy's there to clear it to the side. However, Dapus is still not letting up on this push, and the ball's still going to get cleared to the midfield anyway and dropping it down into the corner.
Anthony there in the corner. 50 seconds left for Silver Creek to try and tie this game. Oh, he loses the ball, though. Gets played over Dapu. KG with the great opportunity. Pass over to Buddy. Shot on net. Do they have the follow-up? No, they do not.
We've got KG with an opportunity to come in on this ball. They managed to snipe it back to the mid, but Guapu's there to stop it and bring it into the air, managing to get it over KG. And now we've got an open opportunity with a shot on goal, but Buddy's going to be there and get a clean center to the mid.
Ball in the midfield, 15 seconds left here. Oh, nice play by Buddy to keep it on the orange side. Dapu's going to clear it away towards midfield. DJ hits it right back, though. Anthony's going to keep it out of his own net, but there's still a long way to go for Silver Creek if they want to get into overtime. They actually run into each other as well. That might slow down as Anthony with the last second shot. Oh, DJ makes a great save. Guap misses on the ball. That would have been huge, and that's going to do it. Forsyth's going to come away with an overall 2-0 series victory there. They are definitely going to be a team to beat as we transition right into Group B. Florence 1, returning from a 4th place finish last week, comes out hot in round 1 with a dominant performance against the Vipers. Vipers struggling to find their footing, scoring only 2 goals while Florence puts up 11 in this series.
Oh my, and we see the first 50-50 go in favor of the side of the Vipers, but it looks like Florence is still going to be able to try to make some offensive effort right here. All 3 of their members are down in the goal, but they managed to dribble it into the air, elevating it past multiple members of the side of the Vipers.
That's a nice little goal there. Saw Florence 1 continue their domination in their second game of Group B with an astounding 17-0 victory in this 2-game series. It is clear that Florence a little bit upset about that 4th place Fearance, and with that W, they secure their spot in the semifinals. This could be a team that teams want to watch out for in the semis here with Florence Nerdy.
If I heard that right, you said that there was an 11-point score differential?
17. 17.
Okay. Take a breather to the team that had that score differential on them. That's all I can say. Like, there's nothing you can do at that point. You just have to, restart and go again.
Yeah, that was Florence, like I said, the high schools have come to play every time. There's been 3 high schools in the semifinals, so just 1 Esports Tower team. But now we'll give a chance for the Esports Towers team. Let's take a look back to the full match here between the Vipers and Wolves. See which of these Esports Tower teams comes out on top. Names like Hydro and Looks should sound familiar. This Vipers team is incredibly talented. So going to have a chance here, still in front of the net. Looks like Zoot Salt's able to clear it away for a moment. High Rise keeps it alive. Plays it around the last member, ball in front of the net. One more save there comes out from the Wolves. It's going to be kept alive, though, by the Vipers.
So do we have the Vipers in orange here and the Wolves are in blue, correct?
Yes.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, off the crossbar. Oh, nearly a misplay there. That would have been a goal for the Wolves. Zoot Baby not able to make the save, but looks like their other members able to clear it around in the corner. Demolition comes out in front of the net. High Rise waiting there. Oh, no, they cross up. That could have been a free goal for the Vipers.
Both teams are kind of stagnating right now in front of the Wolves' net as they're running out of that booster resource. Boost management is one of those things that is a key, one of Doc's keys to the game for a reason here, Fish.
And oh, man, dodging that crossbar should be one of Doc's keys, but they're able to get it off. Hydro gets the goal. High Rise nearly accidentally defended that one for his own team, but a great start there for the Vipers. And we've seen this team before. I believe they were our finalists a couple weeks ago, losing to Silver Creek, and they definitely play incredibly fast. They're going to be an issue here for the Wolves.
As we do see, all 3 members of the Wolves are kind of still in that defensive position, but one of them is managing to push up and elevate that ball all the way over to that side of the orange. But the orange's defense is also so solid. As you mentioned, they're very quick players, and they've already got the ball back to the midfield, and they've got an open opportunity for a shot on goal, and it's going to drop perfectly in.
I think that was High Rise. Looks like, yeah, it was. He has the goal. That was an incredible aerial play. I mean, you can see why. He's clearly a tournament winner somewhere, as that is the label, and you can show why he won that tournament with those great plays like that. Looks got it in the corner. Hydra wants to continue the play. They're going to triple commit on that ball. Ugly play there for the Vipers. They're able to keep it alive. Great job there by Icy. He's going to get it down to the corner for the Wolves. Can't pinch it, though, off the wall, and Looks able to push that one away.
We got Zoot Salt and Zoot Baby both down in the corner waiting for that ball, with High Rise coming in, managing to get the ball past both of them for yet another goal for the side of the Wolves, right? Yes. Vipers. Yes.
Oh, kickoff potential here. Gets turned away, but it's going to keep pressure up. High Rise centers it. Oh, missed there from Icy. Zoot Salt's not able to get it either. Oh, looks came barreling in, but Icy at the last second made a save. Hydra's going to pop it up in the air. Turned away. Follow-up from High Rise just barely misses. That 3-0 lead looks like it could be growing here with how dominant the Vipers have been in terms of side control. Icy should be able to clear this one, gets it under High Rise, but Hydra's going to keep it alive.
We've still got High Rise and Locke with their sights set on that goal. Hydro and High Rise are managing to stop that forward push that was being brought out here by the Wolves. Now with the ball on the wall, we've got Baby Zoot over here trying to dribble past two members of the Vipers, but they aren't just able to do it.
See, Look's going to put it on net off the crossbar. Hydro just barely knocks it in, and the Vipers hanging strong here with a 4-0 lead over the Wolves in action earlier today.
We've got that first kickoff going in favor of Hydro, managing to get it knocked into the corner. We've got both Zoot, Assault, and Baby in the corner. However, Demolition's going to come out, giving them an opportunity for an easy shot on goal. Thankfully, they've got they managed to clear the ball into the midfield, but Locke is there and is able to knock it down, followed up by High Rise, able to send it to try and knock it to the mid, but doesn't quite get it there.
Well, Hydra's going to play it over one. He's going to play it over another one. Shot. High Rise not able to redirect it. Hydro coming in. Great opportunity. Oh, what a play to his teammate.
That was some great follow-up there from Look.
Well, it does look like taking a look at the scoreboard. It is kind of hard to see the players' names while they're going. It's not actually Zoot, it's Z-Dot. So my apologies to Baby and Salt for that. D's definitely do look like O's when you're moving at 100 kilometers an hour or so. Is a great play here by Looks.
Oh, there's no follow-up, but Hydro's right there.
High Rise
is there. Okay, so it took all three team members to touch the ball, but it went in once again. That was actually pretty solid.
Yeah, the Vipers starting to pull away with this one. Definitely one of the strongest esports tower teams. They're showing why they still need to be remembered here. They now take a 7-0 lead. The Vipers did already drop a game to Florence in this group play, so they're definitely going to be on the outside looking in of this group. But we'll see if they're able to rally here. What they were able to do against the Wolves is right now the Wolves looking for at least their first goal of this match. Hydro not able to find that one. Look's going to clear that one away.
Look now has full possession of this ball in the corner with very little pressure on them. A follow-up from High Rise is going to secure their 8th goal for this round.
Vipers definitely dominating this match, at least this game that we're taking a peek at. As we mentioned, group play happened earlier today, but we wanted to take a look back at some of the games that we did miss. See all of the action in its full detail instead of just some highlights. We're seeing that right now between the Wolves and the Vipers. Right now the Vipers with a dominating performance. Hydra's shot! Oh! Goes in the net. You can see there, that is 18 shots to, I believe, 2. The Vipers, if they make it to the semifinals, are definitely going to be a team people have got to watch out for.
They're just so fast. They're just so fast.
19 shots to 1.
Yikes.
For the Vipers. I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago when they made it to the finals, about how much speed they could play with. And they're putting it on full display right now. We're actually going to get our 11th goal.
Goodness.
There. Absolutely dominating performance.
All right,
for
they're
the
the
Vipers.
Esports Tower Sonics, not the Vipers.
Well, they've changed their name, but this is the traditional Vipers team. But I mean, the Sonics works still. He missed the 12th goal. Unfortunate.
Are they going to try and go for it, though? We've got 2 seconds. If they can manage to prevent the ball from touching the ground, nope, they don't quite have it.
No, they did not. The Vipers did end up with a 2-0 win in that one. And like I said, if they're able to survive out of that group, they definitely would be a force to be reckoned with, as we still have our Group C to go over with probably the best of the Esports Towers team. Apology to the Vipers and Wolves, but the Barracudas are by far and away the most talented Esports Rumble team because they are 2-time champions. They look to keep their champion rights on the throne with a 2-0 series win against a newcomer to the Esports Tower in the Scorpion with an 11-0 win. Quez out to put some respect on his name. I know Doc called him Queasy, and that name kind of stuck, but he has told him that it is Quez, not Queasy. So blame Doc for that one. I still think Yeezy and Queasy is a much better name than Quez and Yeezy. I'm just going to say that right up.
Plus, they're like a wombo combo, so just know that there was no bad malintent behind the mispronunciation there.
No, we were just, like we said, we were just looking out for the best sounding name. As we got our newcomers here, another one newcomer to the Rumble, Conestoga Valley. Renix tells the head coach of the Esports Tower he's not out here to make friends, only enemies. And he's doing a pretty good job of that, as Conestoga is going to pull away with a 2-0 series win over the Scorpions and set themselves up for a winner-take-all against the Barracudas for the Group C championship.
So there's one thing I want to point out in that last highlight that we were watching. I don't know if any of the observers noticed outside of myself, but on the right-hand side, you could actually see two cars, one from each side that had stalemated into one another. And that is actually something that is pulled from the competitive ladder climbing community, that if you hit someone at kickoff and the two of you hit bumper to bumper in front face to face, you have to stay there until someone hits you apart and you can't move. So it actually made me really happy to see that happening in that game.
Yeah, I believe I've been told by Wayton that is referred to as a Rule 1.
Yep.
And if you break a Rule 1, bad things happen. We actually, I don't know if it was Esports Tower, we did see that where two teammates actually got locked in a Rule 1, I think a couple weeks ago for a Boise State match.
Oh, no.
And then they broke it and immediately got scored on. And bad things happen if you break a Rule 1. So shout out for them for keeping the stalemate.
It's like saying the name of the Scottish play in a real theater. Like, you just don't do it. It's a rule you don't break.
Exactly. Well, let's take a look at, as we said, the battle for the top of Group C. Conestoga Valley and the Barracudas, both of them taking down the Scorpions, battling it out to win Group C and get an easy advance to the semifinals. Conestoga, the newcomers, the Barracudas, the most dominant Esports Tower team, is two-time champions here. We'll see how they're able to play. It looks like the Barracudas are in the orange, as we see Driftmaster and Quez there in the corner. Renix, one of the players who said he wasn't out to make any friends. Well, you won't make friends, but you won't make enemies when you score on yourself like that.
I'm going to say that was Quez's goal. Even though it was kind of an own goal moment. Quez, that was to you. The crossbar's out savior!
To me. The crossbar is always making enemies. The Southpaw is going to try and set up for Crimson. That's going to get cleared down. Renix has to go chasing in the corner.
We hear another demolition come out, and we do see Quez is managing to get a shot on goal. However, the ball's going to get cleared to the midfield. We're going to have one of the Conestoga players elevate to try and hit it. We've got Quez once again managing to knock the ball down. We've got triple commit on goal right here from the defending team, and we see Easy trying to beat one of the players from Conestoga to the corner. They don't manage to beat them there. However, the turnaround's happening here at the midfield. We've got 3 players battling out for the ball as one of the Conestoga players waterfalls it down, but Yeezy's going to elevate and manage to knock it to the corner.
Stoga keeping it alive. Southpaw ricochets it up. Renix comes charging in! And that's a pretty slick equalizer, and I mean, you can see why when you're a Season 1 Supersonic legend that you're somebody you definitely have to keep an eye on.
Is Supersonic above Grand Champion?
Yes. Supersonic is the challenger Grandmaster Top 500, you pick your game, you get the equivalent of in Rocket League.
I gotcha. All right, thank you.
And unfortunately for Renix, that's another goal for Quez. New name, same result for him. Ooh, nice win though on the kickoff by Renix. Quez though is going to win it, going to aerial it down. Tries to set up something for Driftmaster, who kind of bailed on the play, unfortunately. Now they're going to pass it over to Yeezy. That shot is just off the backboard. Here comes Quez. He's not going to find it.
It looks like Southpaw manages to get the ball down into the corner, following it up with a wall bounce to one of their own teammates. Unfortunately, Driftmaster's there to try and get a clean clear on it. Yeezy's going to actually manage to get some possession on this ball, trying to boop it past 2 of the members in Conestoga, but there's going to be someone in the mid managing to send it back. However, they've got another shot on goal, but Quez is there to maintain some possession and prevent the clean shot.
Renix gets knocked off the ball. Conestoga still has the pressure, though, as Driftmaster can't quite clear it away. Southpaw bounces it off the wall, right off the hood of Renix. Plays it around Southpaw, though. Crimson now in the corner trying to defend Quez. He's going to do that one perfectly. Ooh, can't get it around easy, though. And now Renix in the midfield, but Driftmaster with a nice clear down. He loses possession, but the Barracudas looking to add to their 2-1 lead. Oh, no.
Oh, that's an open goal.
It's a great hit there by Renix to redirect that one. And him and Quez right now, battling for supremacy. Both of them have scored both goals for their team. And Southpaw with a great chance. Oh, Quez clears that one away and then going to get a demo on the Renix as well.
We have Driftmaster managing to pass the ball over to Yeezy here in the corner, but it's going to get knocked away back towards the midfield. Yeezy's going to manage to rotate back towards the goal just in time to hit it off the wall and still keep the save. Now playing it off the corner, elevating to try and maintain some possession, but is going to still play it past two other players. And off from the follow-up off the walls, managing to maintain possession, but there is some follow-up happening right now from Conestoga.
So you see there, Quez able to stop that clear. Crimson's going to recenter it, but Driftmaster will take a shot. Quez tries for the redirect, him and Renix side by side. Neither of them able to find the back of the net. Here comes Quez once again, shot on goal. Renix makes a great save. They're going to go retreating. Yeezy's going to get hit off the ball. He'll bail out for Driftmaster. Southpaw takes a shot. Renix wants the redirect. Can he get it to his own teammate? Barely. Southpaw sets it up, but Quez able to clear that one.
With the ricochet off the wall, though, it's going to go to another member of Conestoga, leaving Driftmaster have to backtrack and play it up to the corner onto the over into the Blues side of the field. Yeezy and Quez are going to rotate up to the mid and try to get some forward pressure right now. We've got Yeezy with the open shot on goal, but Crimson's going to knock it to the midfield.
Oh, great pass to Southpaw, but he just misses on it. But he's able to double tap off the clear. Keep it alive for Conestoga. Crimson's going to take a shot. Oh, wow. That one teardrops in perfectly. And with 45 seconds left, Conestoga has the lead over the Barracudas.
With this kickoff going in favor of Conestoga, Crimson maintaining a lot of possession on that one. Driftmaster's going to manage to get the switch, though, and it's going to get sent to the midfield right here. As we've got one of the members of Conestoga being battled out by Yeezy, and they're managing to keep it over here on the side of Orange. Yeezy's going to elevate to try and go for that battle with a shot on goal that's going to be knocked back to the midfield. Crimson's going to try to keep the attack alive, but no one's getting clear possession right now. Crimson's elevating, trying to knock it over two of the members of the Barracudas, but just can't quite keep clean possession on this ball.
Oh, Crimson can't find it off the backboard. Driftmaster's going to wait him out. Just over 10 seconds left. Quez with a great clear. Rennick's going to elevate and push it away. He's got Southpaw in the corner. Yeezy's going to recenter it, though. Running out of time here. Here are the Barracudas. The ball will just touch the ground, and Conestoga, the champions of Group 2. They ended up with a 2-1 series victory. So, I mean, as we saw from that game, an incredibly close series between those two. We'll see how the rest of the bracket plays out. With group play in the books, it's time to move on to our single elimination bracket. This will be interesting. The Barracudas seeing their first loss in group play. Conestoga, ignoring the chatter, came in swinging on the two-time champion, Silver Creek. Also a staple in the Esports Tower Rumble, missing the semifinals for the first time as well. So this is going to be a very interesting semifinal.
Wait. So did Conestoga and the Vipers both make it into the semifinals?
Conestoga did for sure. I believe the Barracudas and Silver Creek missed. It's time for our bracket reveal here as we get the three groups, a little bit differently than before where we had just the two groups.
More fun.
See who's going to make it into the semifinals. There we go. So the Barracudas actually did make it, but Silver Creek did not. So once again, we'll have three high schools. We'll have just one Esports Tower team. Florence, Forsyth, Conestoga, and the Barracudas all going to make it in. And if Conestoga and the Barracudas make it to the championship, that will be a great final matchup. But this is setting up to be a really, really good bracket.
I'm excited to see any of these teams make it into the final. All of them have demonstrated great skill over the course of the past few weeks, so I'm very excited. Conestoga, though this is our first time actually being able to see them, how well they performed in that match that we were able to see from earlier this afternoon. Honestly, I think they have a shot at winning it for this week.
Yeah, before we do get started, though, looks like the new Esports Tower coach, Hero, looking to have a bounce-back performance in the coming weeks. Put up just shy of 30 goals at group play. They only allowed 2, so Florence 1 is not going silent into the single elimination bracket. They are poised to take the crown this week after a very dominating performance, as we just mentioned. As stated before, Forsyth not trying to allow the crossbar to be their enemy this week. They are the #1 seed. They are hungry for that first-place title. We'll see if they're able to do it, but there are definitely some very talented teams that they're going to have to get through in our semifinals to make it to the finals.
I'm sorry. My brain went blank after the poetry moment that you had, and I really appreciated that you threw that in there.
Oh, of course. Well, that will do it for our recap. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a semifinals reset. We'll see who's the champion this week Esports Tower Rumble. It's coming up after the break.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your Guard adventure.
Legendary parts for legendary wins.
Welcome back into the Esports Tower Rumble. We've made it through the group play, and it's time for the semifinals here from the Boys State Game Pants Esports Arena. Fish and Nerdy Bird here to call all of the action. We get our first look at the live games, and we get a good one to start out here. It's Forsyth, who is upset about their second place finish, a little mad at the crossbar, so they'll try and take that out. Taking on the Barracudas, the lone Esports Tower team to make it through, but a talented one, two-time champ. So Forsyth can't focus on the crossbar. They've got to focus on the Barracudas because that team is incredibly talented.
I mean, yes, but a part of me wants to just tell Forsyth to do focus on that crossbar, because if they are focusing on it, they might, not have as many hatred moments for the crossbar.
The crossbar definitely was a big enemy of Forsyth last week. And I mean, I'm not going to say it's the reason they didn't win, but it definitely might have been a small contributing factor. So as we mentioned, our first semifinal here, still a best of three. Forsyth and the Esports Towers Barracudas, two of the best teams that we've seen. We get Doc's keys to the game before we hop into it. Play fast, maintain side control, confident call, and olay those demos. That last one very important. Is in the past weeks at the Esports Tower, we have definitely seen a lot of demos, a lot of attempted demos, a lot of bumps. So you want to do the best thing that you can to try and get away from those. It's all presented by the Esports Tower. Score pro advice at esportstower.com. Improve your game sense, improve your team play, and improve your performance under pressure. You'll get matched with great players and professional coaches to help you rank up. And we get ready to see if the Esports Tower can hold it down with the Barracudas or if we'll have an all-high school affair once again in our finals, Nerdy.
Honestly, in my opinion, right now as it stands, it's anybody's game, but I'm leaning towards those high schools demonstrating some of their prowess. I think they have a slight advantage because in most of the cases with these high school teams, they are kind of, put together as groups of friends. So that extra time that they have already spent either together prior to coming together as a team or that they do just on their own being friends and just playing for enjoyment and not for improvement, drastically improve communication skills and how you work and play around one another. So I feel like that's why the high school teams have just a tiny bit of an advantage here.
Well, we will hop in here. Quez, Easy, Driftmaster, take it out. DJ, Buddy, and it looks like Queegees. So we're going to have Yeezy and Queegees. This is already a disaster. But we'll try and keep track of it as Queegees now in the corner. I think that is KG. He just changed his name. Maybe a little bit of a spite move, and he'll get the first goal.
I think KG did change their name to KG Easy intentionally, but that's okay, KG. We'll forgive you for this week. It's not as bad as the time we had Tacky decide to tack on ooh to his name because I couldn't keep a straight face.
Well, that's a great start for the side of Forsyth. Cross-map goal. KG, new name. Still going to call you KG, though. It just sounds a little bit better. And there's also already Yeezy. He beat you to the name. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, we have to. First dibs is a thing here.
Oh, Buddy with a great shot. Oh, a little bit wide. Is there a follow-up? No, there's not.
I mean, there was a slight follow-up there in the form of Yeezy kind of running into that corner, putting some extra pressure on the defensive side there, giving KG the opportunity to try and get the ball in the midfield, but there isn't enough boost in his reserves to get him there as you see the demolition come out onto one of their teammates. DJ's got his sights set on the ball, as does KG once again. He's got to boost back towards his own goal to prevent an open goal opportunity, though.
Oh, KG. Oh, opportunity. It was a great contest by Driftmaster. Another great contest there. DJ's going to retreat. Buddy's going to have it in the corner. Yeezy's going to clear it down. He had Driftmaster on the right side. Quez is going to try and keep it alive for his team. Oh, in the corner. Great chance here. Can he get the pass back? Oh, it's snuffed out there and pushed away from the goal.
We've got KG, who's going to get demolished over here, leaving Driftmaster by themselves in the corner. One of their teammates is going to elevate to try to keep the ball in their possession. With KG, has their sights on the ball in the corner with no pressure on them, really managing to dribble it past one of the members of Forsyth. Buddy's going to try and get this ball over in the corner, but DJ's going to beat him there.
Oh, nice pass there for Buddy. Crossbar!
Oh,
there they go. That time the crossbar bailed him out as they put the ball right in front of the net. So they've clearly amended a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think one of the members of Orange actually got a touch on that ball right there. So we'll say that was all the crossbar's assistance.
That's a great way to move up to a 2-0 lead over the Barracudas in game one of our first semifinal. Driftmaster now passes it down. Easy misses, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes when you miss, it throws the other team off. So we'll say that was a tactical miss.
It was calculated.
Tactical throw there by Yeezy. Just bounces in. Yeah, nobody thought the ball would take that trajectory. So I like that play there from Yeezy. Great tactical miss on the ball.
As we see this 50-50 go in favor of no one really, but the follow-up from, I think that was Quez? Yes, is going to manage to get the ball in the corner, leaving KG over there by themselves. One of their teammates, DJ's going to fly in to try and help, leaving Yeezy to 1v1 DJ over here in the corner.
Oh, Buddy, opportunity, not able to find it. KG wants to play it off the wall. Quez can't push it away. Driftmaster can't either as the ball gets dunked over him. Finally, Yeezy will at least get it towards midfield. Driftmaster recenters it, but KG's going to take a shot. Right off the back. Whoa! Oh! There it is from Buddy. Nice demo by KG as well onto Quez. Get the goalie out of the way.
That is a well-timed demolition. That is the metered aggression that you hear us discuss a lot in our docs keys to the game for our games for Rocket League. Unfortunately for that goalie, they did not olay the demo as our pre-game keys said.
Yeah, Quez got caught there trying to find where the ball was. Didn't look at the car coming right at his face. It's a 3-1 lead. Oh, huge save by Buddy. So that nearly got deficit, got cut back down to the one in a hurry. Second half of game number one here in our best of three, first semifinal, the Esports Tower this week. Forsyth with the lead right now. Quez, right off the crossbar. Yeezy not in a good position, ends up hitting it away.
Oh, no.
But now he's able to at least stop Buddy from the free goal and gets the demo as well.
Now we've got Yeezy with the ball, but one of the members of fourth side is going to manage to knock it away from them. It's DJ who's just putting the pedal to the metal right now, trying to get the ball away from Driftmaster. They're going to manage to do just that, knocking it down off the ball, but Quez is going to come in for the follow-up. He's going to have to dribble past two members of fourth side. Isn't going to be able to get that clean shot on the goal as the ball gets cleared to the midfield to Driftmaster.
Driftmaster with a nice 180. Able to put it on net. Quez tries to keep it alive in front, but he's not able to find it. Easy will keep it in the corner. KG clears it out, rolls over the ball, but a demolition's going to help him out there. He'll play it away for Driftmaster towards his own side. DJ can't get the clear, though. Yeezy will go up. Buddy, though, with a shot. Great aerial play. Goes for the double tap. Can't find it. KG does. He's got it. And it's a 4-1 lead.
I think it might have been the crossbar once again that was helping out Foresight. So I think they need to reevaluate their relationship with that crossbar. Maybe let it know that they love it.
Well, they still got the finals. I mean, the crossbar does not pick sides, and he swaps very frequently. So just because he's friendly to you in the semifinals does not mean he'll be nice to you in the finals. So
True facts.
they got to keep that, friendly to acquaintance status with the crossbar until it helps them in the finals if they do make it there. They look well on their way to at least winning game one. KG's not able to carry it under Driftmaster. DJ can't keep it alive, but a demolition comes out on Driftmaster. Great pass over to KG. He'll pop it down into the corner. Driftmaster respawns. Not able to get the ball. Can't play it off the top of the net either. It's going to bounce off the hood of Yeezy. There's no opportunity there for Forsyth, and they will have to retreat with a three-goal lead with 30 seconds left. They're feeling pretty comfortable.
We've got DJ trying to play the ball off the wall over to KG, but KG's just barely going to miss it, leaving Buddy having to play a little bit of cleanup. They aren't going to manage to get a touch on that ball either. DJ's going to try and elevate to knock it into the corner. They're just going to miss it as Driftmaster's putting a lot of pressure on those tires, almost rotating all the way down to the blue goal, but Buddy's going to manage to elevate it past one member of the side of the Barracudas and get it down into the corner.
I'm not quite sure why KG stole that one away from him. I mean, it's not going to matter. They're going to win anyway, but something to watch out for. A little bit of an awkward double commit there as that ball gets cleared down. Just has to touch the ground, and it will. And Forsyth picks up the dominating 4-1 win in game number one. And now the Barracudas on the back foot. They've got to make sure that they don't drop this next game, or they'll be bowing out very quickly in the semifinals.
It's still a best of three, correct?
Yes.
So one game down, we can't say too much yet.
But they only get one more game potentially. This isn't a best of five where you have, game two to get it right. Best of three, you drop game one, you're already playing for elimination. Don't know if we'll have a third place game today or not.
But in the case of a best of three, it's like King of the Hill with any Overwatch map. You drop the first one, you just say it's not our map, we still have two more chances. There's always that one person on the team that goes, no, we only have one more chance, and then it's like, no, we have two more. We're gonna win the next one, and then we have another shot to win another one. You always say there's still two more chances. Gotta stay positive.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. The way that game went, it was all Forsyth. So we'll see in the 60 seconds between the games what the Barracudas could do to rally. I mean, we did not see the flashiness of Quez that we saw last week and that we saw in some of our group play highlights.
I'm telling you, it's changing it from Queasy to Quez.
Yeah, I mean, KGeezy, formerly known as KG2222, took all the mojo. He stole the, he's like, oh, the Queasy Yeezy's available. I'll just go with KGeezy.
Yeah, and they kind of, I liked the name flow that we had going there.
I did. I mean, I think that Yeezy, Queasy, and KGeezy should probably be on a team together.
I agree with that.
Sorry, Driftmaster. Nothing against your play. Just purely on name symmetry. Would be a great team. Maybe they can get something together here. But right now, Forsyth with a 1-0 lead in the series. We're going to hop into game two. See if Forsyth, they said they wanted revenge after last week's second place finish. Can they find it?
They're out for blood, and that is for sure.
There they are. As they're playing fast already. Buddy's got it in the corner. Quez now wants to clear it down. Misses on the ball. Doesn't have the follow-up as KG will. Driftmaster now slow plays it way too slow, but Yeezy makes a great save on the bailout. But all blue side pressure right now as Buddy takes a shot, goes wide. Quez going to get that pass over to Driftmaster, and there's some life for the orange team.
We've got DJ elevating to knock the ball into the corner, but there's no one to follow it up, leaving it open for Quez to knock it into the air, followed up by Driftmaster, but it's just going to be knocked wide for the goal, leaving KG to have to play clean up here in the air, dribbling it past multiple members of the side of the Barracudas, but it is going to be cleared away by Easy.
Easy now, gonna bail off that one for a little bit, stops the attempt to clear from Buddy. Buddy now in front of his own net. Gets a double commit from his teammates. Double commits in the end of last game, the first minute of this game, have been concerning for the side of Foresight. Buddy's gonna go up, had an open net there, but the ball's gonna go wide. Can he have the follow-up? No. DJ wants to follow it up, rattle around the corner right in front of the net. Driftmaster plays that one perfectly here, clear it down. Easy now in the corner, sends something for Quez, but Buddy's gonna stop that.
We've got Driftmaster trying to get an easy shot on goal, but Yeezy kind of swooped in from the side and knocked it away from his own teammate right there, leaving it up to the side of Foresight to get a clean clear. We've got DJ with the ball going into an almost open net, but Queasy's there to wait to that one. KG's going to get the demolition, leaving the ball to Buddy, who's going to just miss the ball, knocking it wide of the net.
Quez now, great pass over to Easy. KGZ waiting in the corner, and he'll stop that one before Buddy's able to try and clear it away. Driftmaster keeps it alive. Easy will get demoed. Pass down from DJ right to Buddy. It's a one-on-one, him and Easy. Oh, what a shot! Oh, Driftmaster out of nowhere with a huge save.
That was sneaky. Driftmaster nicely done. We got KG Easy up here with the ball. It gets knocked into the corner. Yeezy's trying to get some view on this ball. However, DJ's going to knock the ball into the corner, leaving KG to get some possession on it. Oh, getting out a demolition onto one of the members of Barracudas.
And Driftmaster just picked up that boost as well, so it all goes to waste on the respawn, and now he gets caught on the wall. There's no punish for our Foresight. This has been a very close game here, still tied. Foresight trying to make it to the finals. Easy down to Quez. Barracuda's looking for a game 3. Buddy now sets it up for DJ. He's got a wide open net, he just got to take it home. And he will do that.
Oh, going the full reversal on that one. Taking it from your own goal, sending it into the enemy net. That's got to be a nice moment for you right there, DJ.
You see KG was actually the second closest player to that ball. The Barracuda's rotations break down at an awful time to allow Foresight to 1-0 lead. There's still plenty of time, though, for the equalizer and more. From the Barracudas, right off the back wall. Great job by Quez to redirect that one. Pass over to Easy. He can't clear it away, but there's no one in rotation for the shot from Foresight.
We've got Driftmaster with the ball, managing to dribble it around one of the members of Foresight. The DJ's going to knock it back over to the midfield. We've got Yeezy trying to get possession of this ball away from Quez over here, but they aren't managing to do it as they get demolished. Driftmaster's going to manage to knock the ball into the mid. Yeezy's going to elevate, but just barely miss it. Now we've got a shot on goal, but it's going to be knocked away by Driftmaster.
Couple times in those last 30 seconds, the Barracudas had balls that should have been scored on them, and they make a great defensive play. But they're going to want to correct that if we get to a game 3, or even in the last minute and a half of game 2, because this lead could easily grow. As Quez able to make a great stop there. Easy near midfield, going to try and aerial it through, can't quite get it. Him and Buddy collide, the ball will careen towards midfield. Shot by DJ, huge save by Driftmaster, but they're both out of position. And DJ punishes to give them the goal they need.
Those rotations coming out from Foresight, almost every shot they have on the goal has follow-up. It's beautiful. Nicely done.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate double commit there from Quez and Driftmaster in the net. 2 goals in a minute, not impossible for the Barracudas, but right now they've got to worry about their own defense as well. Driftmaster's going to pass that one over to Easy. He'll take a shot. DJ's going to turn it away. We get a demo off screen on the Driftmaster, so it's a 2-on-3 here for a moment for the Barracudas. And Easy keeps him in it.
Showing signs of life.
Oh yeah, just a bad touch there by KG. You can see he said whoops in the chat. With those predetermined Rocket League emotes. KGZ setting up Easy, wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, Buddy's gonna run into KG. Little bit of a greedy play there. He had a great angle on the ball, but he didn't get him off of it in time. That's gonna throw away a chance to really win this one for Foresight and give the Barracudas a chance in the final 40 seconds.
We've got Buddy right here who elevates but just barely misses the ball. Yeezy's going to knock the ball into the corner. Buddy still has their sights set on it, however. Driftmaster's elevating, trying to get some clean possession. However, Triple committing from the side of Forsyth's going to knock the ball into the corner, leaving both Yeezy and Queasy to try and clean up the mess.
Triple commits are okay if it's the difference between going to overtime and winning in regulation. 14 seconds left. KG not able to keep that one away from Yeezy. Buddy's going to do enough, but the ball's still waterfalling in front of the net. DJ clears it away. Shot from Quez! Buddy barely makes a save. 1 second left. Final opportunity. Yeezy over pursues.
Dang.
Ball touches the ground, and Forsyth is your winners, and they'll move on to the finals. Like we said, they wanted revenge for last week's second place finish, and they've done a good job to set themselves up in an opportunity to find it.
However, is the crossbar going to remain their friend for the remainder of the evening?
Oh, that is a tough one.
I think Forsyth had their principal or like team mom send a very angry worded letter to that crossbar. And that's why it helped them out so much during this last match.
Do you have the information, Nerdy, to tell us about the Esports Tower?
Well, you know, I kind of do. They're kind of our friends, and they want to help other people, not just us. We want to help everyone who likes to play Rocket League, and if you want to get seen, you want to play as a team, it's hard, you know, to try and get that team together on your own. So if you're looking to team up with other people, get some professional coaching, get seen by general managers and game producers, then you should definitely join the Esports Tower Club to get insider access to the industry as well as future rumbles and recruitments and get noticed.
The Esports Tower teams have definitely been very, very difficult. I mean, we mentioned the Barracudas are the two-time champs. They won't have a ability to add number 3 to the list, but the Esports Tower teams definitely very, very ferocious. Well, we know one team's in the final. Let's take a quick look at the bracket and see what our second semifinal is going to be. It's Florence 1, and it's the newcomer Conestoga. And the high school side, Florence 1, bowed out last time in the semifinals, so I'm sure they're out for revenge. And we saw the Barracudas struggle in group play with Conestoga, so we know that they're definitely going to be a hard match here in this semifinal. But before we get to that, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. Which high school's got a chance to dethrone Forsyth? We'll find out after this break.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Legendary parts for legendary wins.
Welcome back in the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. We're on to our second semifinal here at the Esports Tower Rumble. It's Florence, it's Conestoga Valley. We've got the new high school team. We've got a team that tasted some success last week in Florence and then bowed out in the semis. I mean, we've seen a little bit of Florence. We've seen a little bit of what they did in group play. Do you have any early favorites? I mean, we know Conestoga has a supersonic legend in Renix, so I mean that always has to maybe tilt your prediction a little bit, Nerdy.
I mean, I really liked the pace that Conestoga demonstrated in that last game that we got to watch them in, so I'm definitely rooting for them, also because they are a bit of an underdog for us because we haven't seen anything from them yet. So my hopes are with Conestoga. Nothing against Florence whatsoever. It's just I always got to root on the newcomers.
We'll have to see. Both of them are trying to take down Forsyth, who is upset about last week's second place finish as we get to the Esports Tower Rumble and how it works every week. So the best high school teams join the Esports Towers Elites team in a standalone bracket. Group play is best of 3. Round robin play, the top teams advance. Semifinals best of 3, and then our finals will be a best of 5, but we are not quite there just yet. We have one more semifinal left to go. Here is our bracket, as we mentioned. The Barracudas, the two-time champs, taking down Forsyth, wants to claim that crown. We'll see. Let's get ready to jump into it. It's Florence 1, it's Conestoga. We are moments away from game 1 kicking off here. We'll see if the newcomer in Conestoga Valley can make it to the championships and give Forsyth a run for their money.
Show me what you got.
Southpaw, Crimson, Renix. Taking on Bean Man, Gabe, and Mario. So you see right off the kickoff, Bean Man's in the corner there. Crimson and Renix gonna have a little bit of trouble getting away from him. Gabe's gonna be able to clear it, then the ball gets ricocheted back. Renix now gonna try and clear it down. Oh, great shot by Bean Man. Renix makes a save, but it's all Florence 1 right now with the pressure. Conestoga Valley cannot clear it away. That shot's gonna go high off the wall. And right now, Florence 1 has all the pressure.
We've got Bean Man with the ball right now in the midfield. One of his teammates is going to knock it into the corner for him. Crimson's going to try and get a challenge, knocking it down from the wall over here. One of their teammates is going to send it, however, into the corner straight to Mario. Is going to take a shot on goal. Thankfully, there is someone there ready to deflect it back, but the follow-up from their own teammate, Bean Man's going to be just enough for Florence to score their first goal.
Forsyth not going to be happy about that one. Florence wills the crossbar, an interesting angle. Right down 90 degrees. That's how Florence 1 gets the first goal of game 1. Ooh, Southpaw, nice win on the kickoff over into the corner. Bean Man's going to clear it down towards midfield. Renix pops it up in the air. As we mentioned, he is a supersonic legend, Renix is, so he's definitely a force that Florence has to watch out for if they want to win this match. Bean Man's going to clear it down. Southpaw hits it right back. Oh, bit of a double commit there. Renix not able to find anything on the shot.
We've got Southpaw trying to get the ball away from one of the members of Florence, as we also see Bean Man elevate to knock the ball to the midfield, sending it straight to the goal. Mario's going to get a touch, but there's just not enough, as it is going to get deflected into the corner. We've got two members of the side of Conestoga elevating, trying to keep it cross the midfield, but Bean Man and Mario are going to keep possession of this ball, taking it all the way down to the goal. However, that crossbar is going to be their saving grace for the side of Conestoga.
Crimson going to pass it back to Southpaw. He'll try and clear it away, but Mario's going to keep it on the orange side. Pass over to Bean Man. Great shot. Crossbar. Is there the follow-up from Mario? There is. A little bit of a delayed goal, but unfortunately, Conestoga just couldn't find a clear.
Florence is definitely gunning for that opportunity to go into our finals right now, because they did not finish where they wanted to last week. They are demonstrating they still have life and deserve to be here just as much as any other team, as this kickoff goes more in favor of Conestoga, and Renix is managing to maintain some insane possession over this ball in the air.
Crimson going to try and clear it. He's not able to find it. Side control has been all Florence. Big reason why they have a 2-0 lead, but Southpaw now with an opportunity. Wide open. No! Gabe makes a huge save with the follow-up from Renix. He's going to nullify that great save from Gabe.
We like to be fair here at Boise State Esports. We will just constantly cheer for whatever is the coolest thing happening on screen. Just know that that is the case. There is no bias here. We always want you to have the moment to pop off. Every single one of you.
Oh, Mario, nice win off the kickoff. Oh, Bean Man with the follow-up, tries to redirect it in. There's still a chance. Mario comes racing in, not able to find it. Don't see Gabe anywhere in the picture. Must be more comfortable in that goalie position. Ball's going to go back to the orange side. Southpaw plays it off the wall over to Renix. He'll pop it up in the air. Beanman not able to get it clear, but Renix can't find it either. Southpaw does have a chance here. Shot. There's Gabe in the net.
Is there a follow-up? No, unfortunately there's not, but Southpaw's still playing with this ball, even at the mid with their teammate Crimson trying to get a clean touch on it. Not going to manage to do that. They're going to swoop in for the follow-up, but Renix is going to clean the ball over to the midfield, but being elevated just trying to knock it away. They managed to do just that. Renix is going to knock it off the top crossbar, but there isn't enough follow from his teammates to get that ball into the goal.
Oh, this ball's so close to tying things up here in just game number 1. Beanman tries to clear it away. Renix can't find it off the wall. Beanman barely gets it over Crimson. He's got a wide open net. If he can get to the ball and get a pass in time, he'll do it himself. Second goal of the game, and it's a 2-goal lead for Florence.
I'm going to be real with you, Fish. I did not think this one was going to go in, but it did.
He had Mario racing in. I don't know if Mario would have made it there in time, but either way, they'll take it. Conestoga has to come back now from a 2-goal deficit. Mario, wait for it in the corner. Now he's going to take his opportunity. Renix will sandwich it on the wall, but Mario still gets it away from him. Southpaw keeps it down that midfield line. Beanman will corral it, looking for his 3rd goal of the game. Can't quite find anything off the backboard. Gabe, though, out of his goalie position, sets up Beanman for the hat trick.
The setup from Beanman, the follow-up from Gabe with the assist right back to Beanman. Clean, beautiful, nicely done.
Great play there. Florence might be speed running their way to the finals. Mario here. Can't quite clear it away. Crimson now. Gonna be able to not find anything. Mario takes a shot, turned away by Southpaw. Renix can't find anything. Gabe Digger. Back wall. Still an opportunity off the double commit, but Crimson's able to clear it away towards midfield. B-Man will find it. Has it on the wall. Plays it around 1. It's a one-on-one. Him and Southpaw. Can he get the double tap? No. Southpaw makes a great save. Gabe will elevate. He's going to take a shot. Renix can't find anything. 1 minute left, though. Beanman shot. Saved away, but all the pressure on Florence means it's going to be a hard comeback here for Conestoga.
We've got Beanman still with some possession of this ball in the corner with a double commit coming out from Conestoga. Southpaw's going to get a nice touch to get the ball down on the ground and pass it to one of their teammates who's going to play it off the wall over to Crimson, but the follow-up from Beanman's going to knock that ball clear to the mid. Beanman's going to play it off the wall, but Renix is going to be there, but the demolition's going to come out, and Gabe's going to clear the ball to the corner.
30 seconds left. Florence should have this one in the bag. 3 goals in 20 seconds. Incredibly difficult in Rocket League. Renix sets up his teammate, though. Oh, I thought he saved it.
Nicely done, Southpaw.
I'm curious how Gabe did not get the save here. Oh, it's an awkward angle. I thought he had it more centered. Still a chance, but 2 goals, 19 seconds. You're going to need a kickoff goal here if you're Conestoga.
You need a perfect kickoff goal here, and it's not going to be the case as we do see Southpaws managing to knock it down to the corner, but it goes straight over to Beanman, who's taking their time with it right now. As Renix is going to try and knock the ball, but it's going to clear it away back to Beanman, who's going to play it to the midfield.
7 seconds left. Should be more than enough time for Florence to dribble it out. Not enough time for Conestoga Valley to find the game-tying goals. We'll let the ball touch the ground at some point, and Florence will be 1 game away from that championship spot in the Esports Tower Rumble. Winner of this will take on Forsyth, who is out for revenge. They put up 30 goals in the group play. They ran over the Barracudas in the semifinals. They're awaiting in that best of 5. Who is going to be the winner here between Florence 1 and Conestoga?
So I call myself old a lot because of this, at least in this program. You know, my birthday just happened not too long ago, and having to say my age is a year older than it was, but when you score more goals than how old I am, you know that you kind of went a little overboard.
Yeah, we see a ton of huge goals in these group play games. Teams absolutely come to play, and I will say historically, the teams that have put up those just absolutely ridiculous numbers usually don't end up winning, if I'm going to be honest. I mean,
you get gassed.
Yeah, they run out of gas. I mean, you could, I guess, ironically say they waste all their goals. I know that's not how it works, but it sometimes feels like that when you in any sport when a team puts up a crazy number and then the next game they get absolutely shut out. So Not saying it's going to happen, but we have not really seen a team dominate group play and then also win the championships. They either get gassed, maybe they had an easier group. It's hard to say. We'll see if Florence 1 is ready for it, if Conestoga is going to get us to a game 3 here.
We'll have to see. It's anybody's game still.
Wait for game number 2. 60 seconds for Conestoga Valley to regroup. Figure out what they can do to alleviate some of that side pressure, because all of it was on the side of Conestoga. Florence was just taking shot after shot after shot.
I don't know. The thing for me, for my teammates at least, to be the reset moment is do a bio break and or eat something. So I highly suggest doing both of those activities.
Did look like from the chat that somebody was, I think it was Southpaw, was mentioning some minor internet issues. So hopefully he's able to correct that. As we kick off game number 2. Bean Man going to try and carry it down. Rennick will elevate, clear that one away. Mario's going to play it off the wall. Set himself up. The Crimson's going to pop that one up. Pass over to Rennick near midfield. Southpaw goes in pursuit. Bean Man off the wall. Another great shot. He'll get knocked off the ball, and Rennick should be able to corral this one easily.
We're seeing already, just in the first couple of seconds of this match, way more aerial play coming out from both sides than we saw previously in match 1. I guess both teams are just really in it to win it and trying to do everything they can to outplay the other.
Ooh, Gabe from the goalie position with a misplay there. This will be an opportunity for Renix, who's racing in, but Mario's able to stop it. Southpaw will take a shot. He's looking for his own follow-up. He'll find it. Great play there by Southpaw for the first goal of game 2.
I'm taking a look at this replay because it did look like one of the members, Mario was in the goal and could have been there. Same with Bean Man, but they just weren't quite expecting Crimson to follow up their own shot. You gotta get in the mind of the person you're playing against. That applies to almost every game that you play competitively.
Southpaw with a clean win off the kickoff. Oh, Crimson in the corner, misplays that one. And there we go. Gabe comes flying in
for the equalizer. Now it's anybody's games once again, and we aren't even a whole minute into match 2.
Great play there. Crimson just bobbled the ball a little bit in the corner. Was not able to find it. Minute gone by at game 2. Florence a game away. Conestoga Valley, the newcomers this week's Esports Tower Rumble on the high school side, looking to force us to a game 3, and Rennick with a great opportunity, but Bean Man will play it right over him. Mario clears it down past Crimson, has an opportunity in the corner, plays it right around perfectly. Rennick makes a huge save. The demolition onto Mario is going to slow things down.
Southpaw elevated, but wasn't quite high enough to get the ball, leaving it in the corner over to Bean Man and Gabe Digger, who are going to manage to keep possession and keep the ball on the side of Orange. However, it's going to get cleared away by Renix, forcing Bean Man to rotate back towards the goal, and Renix has a goal-scoring opportunity, and they take it, getting them their 1-goal lead right now, as we have just over 3 minutes remaining.
Let's see, Bean Man kind of misplays that one. Mario charging in.
Oof.
Gabe just barely missing that one as well. Corner shot, so hard to defend, and Renix puts his team in front for the first time all series. Kickoff just to the blue side, up on the ceiling. Bean Man's able to keep it alive for his team. Under Southpaw, but Renix makes a great save. He's going to push it away. Mario and Renix going to get tied up. Crimson sees an opportunity. Hits it off the back wall, setting up something for Southpaw, who's racing in, but Bean Man makes a great stop there to keep us in a 2-1 game.
We've got Mario trying to battle it out for the ball in the corner away from Crimson, but it's going to get cleared into the mid to Gabe, who's going to knock it back to center field, but the follow-up from Renix is going to result in another goal for the side of Conestoga.
See Renix here. Great job by Conestoga Valley, just playing their own rebounds. Renix, that time, plays it himself. It was a bad save by a member of Florence. I think it was Bean Man who didn't get the clear he wanted. Now it's a 2-goal lead for Conestoga Valley. Bean Man off the kickoff. It's going to hit it just over to the orange side. There's Renix. 2 goals right now, helping his team try and force a game 3. Gabe's going to miss on that one. Mario will pop it up in the air. Southpaw makes a bad play on it. Renix and Bean Man collide. Ball still bouncing around on that orange side. Finally gets cleared down. Gabe will keep it alive at that midfield stripe. Hits it off back wall. Double miss there. Crossbar, though. A little bit wide on the shot. That was a free one for Florence, and they threw that one away.
We've got Renix taking the ball up to the midfield, but Mario and Bean Man are both on him with a double commitment and to get the ball into the corner. We've got Bean Man aerialing the ball over 2 members of the side of Conestoga. However, Crimson's going to snipe it away and take it down into the corner on the side of blue, leaving him to battle out Gabe, who's going to manage to pop it up to the midfield, sending it straight to Bean Man, who's got a shot on goal, and it's in, taking us to a 2-3 game with a 1-goal differential.
Great pinch by Gabe off the hood of Florence, or off the hood of Crimson. Lets him set it up perfectly. Just a great shot there in midair coming out from Beanman. Now it's only a 1-goal game. Still plenty of time left right off the kickoff. Mario is going to have a great opportunity. Renix is going to be forced to make that save. He's going to clear it down, play it himself. Up in the corner. There's Crimson. Nice save by Gabe. No follow-up there from Southpaw.
It's got Mario's got their sights on the ball right now, but Southpaw's got some great touches happening with a shot on goal. Mario's going to be there, managing to knock the ball away from the goal into the center field, taking it all the way down to the goal. However, it looks like Orange is going to just barely beat him there, with Renix getting full possession, knocking the ball back down to the blue goal, but there's a great save sending the ball to Southpaw at the midfield.
Oh, Mario able to clear that one around Southpaw. Crimson is going to keep it alive. Beanman in the goal will elevate, barely dunk it over Crimson. Pass over to Mario. The give back to Beanman's a little wide. That's going to allow Renix to clear it right back. Gabe's going to make a great save on it. Ooh, took a little too long. Gets demoed. Renix now with an opportunity. Plays it over one. Respawn from Gabe's going to allow him to get right back in the goal. Mario can't clear it away, though. Gabe's going to be forced to make a play, and he'll do just that to keep us in a 1-goal game with a minute left.
We've got Mario taking the ball up the side to the midfield. Beanman's going to try and come in, but just barely miss it, leaving Gabe over here getting booped around in the goal by one of the members of Conestoga. But Gabe's still going to manage to get full possession on the ball, dribbling it above their car, tossing it to Mario. Mario's just barely going to miss that touch, though, leaving the ball in Crimson's tires, who's going to get demoed at midfield. Now Beanman's got the opportunity to take the ball up the field.
Oh, Beanman, he played it perfectly. Pass over.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass to Mario.
Hey, absolutely jukes Renix out of his shoes, sets it up perfectly. Oh, and he blocked Renix as well. Beanman with the hero play. Mario gets credit, but that's all Beanman, and he's the reason why it's tied with 39 seconds left.
Are we going to see a kickoff goal, or is this going to go into overtime as the 50-50 goes into no one's favor? Southpaw's going to have to back away and go towards the goal. Beanman's got possession with the ball in the corner, but Crimson's putting pressure on them, as is Renix taking as the ball waterfalls down to the ground. We've got triple commits coming out from Conestoga over here on the side of the blue. All three members of the blue side are also in the goal, trying to make sure that they do not come out and give them a clean opportunity to score a goal.
Florence looks like they're playing for overtime, but there they get a great clear. It's going to go, oh, nice redirect by Southpaw. Oh, plays it off the back wall. 10 seconds left here. Beanman going to wrap it around. 3 seconds. Any final chance at a shot here from either team? Renix keeps it alive. Oh, that one was almost going in. We're heading to overtime.
We've got the first 50-50 going in favor of the side of Conestoga, as we have Beanman trying to race back towards the goal to get possession of this ball. It's going to get popped into the air, and it's going to manage to be picked up by Renix, but Mario's going to end up with possession, dribbling it over Southpaw into the corner of the orange side.
Gabe tries to center it, not able to find anything. Renix going to have to retreat as Beanman has it in the corner. He'll play it around Crimson, and Renix will make a good save there, at least redirect the ball away from his own net. Mario and Southpaw going to collide. Renix now racing down into that corner, looking to try and force a game 3, plays it off the back wall. Huge clear by Beanman. And be able to keep this one back on the orange side and give Florence 1 a chance to advance to the finals.
We had a demolition come out onto Mario, unfortunately, for the side of Florence, leaving them down 1 man, but Mario respawns just in time to elevate and get the clear on that ball, with Beanman following up, managing to send it down into the corner. However, it's going to go right back to the midfield. Unlucky. Southpaw's got to manage to get a little bit of possession with both players from the side of Florence elevating, clearing it to the midfield. Renix is going to get a nice shot on goal, trying to play it off himself, and he does, scoring that golden goal.
The overtime hat-trick game winner from Renix, and once again, Conestoga playing their own rebounds perfectly. Renix beating all 3 members of Florence. They're going to force us in to a Game 3 winner-take-all here in our second semifinal of the Esports Tower Rumble. One team gets the opportunity to play Forsyth in our championship, but until then, we'll get a 60-second break for Florence 1 and Conestoga to clear their head.
60 seconds. Bio break, chug some water, eat half a banana, go talk to your parents, let them know you love them, sit back down, get ready to play.
A lot of pressure here for both sides. Conestoga feels like maybe the slightly stronger team after that game, but Florence 1 had a dominating win in game 1. Sometimes, at times, Florence 1 has the better side control, but I do like how Conestoga has played in net with a lot of great saves.
Conestoga has great rotations when they are on the offensive. However, they do on defense tend to have a lot of double commits come out. That comes down to cleaning up your comms and cleaning up your rotations on defense, and also making sure that they are keeping on top of their boost is something that they need to be watching out for.
Get ready to hop into game number 3 here. Find out who will advance to our finals. Have a chance to take down Forsyth. Will Florence 1 find that game 1 magic as Conestoga is still hot after the overtime game winner from Renix? We're about to find out. So we're going to look to hop into game 3 very shortly here. Players probably getting all set. And there we go. Now we'll go kickoff. Ooh, Mario, great win off the kickoff. Gonna try and pass that one over to Beanman. Can't find it. He'll try and recenter it, but Crimson near midfield. Pass over to Southpaw. Wants the shot. It's just wide.
Just wide, but dropping down right in front of Mario, so they're going to get the opportunity to bring this ball up to the midfield. However, Renix is going to be there and manage to take the ball into the corner, leaving them up against Beanman. There's a lot of the players kind of just throwing themselves into that corner right now from both sides. As you see, Gabe Digger just barely missed that ball in the corner. Beanman elevating, trying to knock it down. It's going to bounce into the midfield. Is Gabe going to be able to be there for the follow-up? He is not, so instead he's going to have to take it off the wall and look for a clear to one of his teammates.
Oh, Gabe trying to set up a great pass, but Crimson's going to come from underneath him. Beanman now rattling it around, pass
Playing
down
it to
to
Mario.
Oh, the crossbar makes the save. Gabe's got a follow-up opportunity, and Rennick's going to make the save this time.
Beanman still is not giving up on this ball. As Renix is going to try to play it off the corner. Mario's going to bounce it into the midfield. Beanman's going to try and knock it. Can't quite get it. We've got Mario over by the goal. The ball's just going to hit off that crossbar, but the follow-up from Renix is going to get the first goal of round 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, spotlight's on Mario here. He's going to have 2 chances to clear that one. That's not on Gabe. That was just a bad, I got it, and it went wrong. Renix takes that one for free. Conestoga gets the first goal here off a slight misplay from Mario. Southpaw off the kickoff is going to pop it up in the air. Beanman's going to be able to push it over into the corner. Gets double tapped off the wall. Renix in the goal trying to bump some people around. He'll play it back off the wall to himself. Tries for the own follow-up there. Sets up Crimson. Ball bounced a bit too high.
A bit too high. The 2 players from Florence had to elevate to get that ball, and I was not thinking either one was going to manage to get it, so thank goodness it did not go in, as we see Beanman able to prevent this ball from going in, taking it over into the corner, dribbling past 2 members of Conestoga. However, it's going to get cleared over towards Mario on the far side of the net, as we see Renix right now trying to get this ball off the wall away from their own goal, playing it right into the midfield. However, Mario's going to elevate and knock it over to the side.
Gabe Diver's going to make a great save on Renix's shot. Crimson comes flying in, can't find his own rebound. Renix with an opportunity, a little bit too far to the right though. You don't have to give up on it. Tries for the recenter, hits it right into Mario, then bumps him out of the way. Southpaw's shot goes wide. Gabe will leave the net, get it towards midfield where Beanman has an opportunity. Crimson steals away for a moment. Pass off the back wall to Gabe, not going to go anywhere. Southpaw, though, not able to find it, and Rennick should look for a clear here.
We've got a demolition coming out onto Mario, so now it's a 2v3 for about 5 more seconds, as we do see Gabe trying to get possession on this ball at the midfield. Is going to get it, but it's going to get knocked back by Southpaw. We've got a double commit with Mario right behind Gabe right now. That's a little bit of a loss of communication as the ball's brought down to the blue corner. Beanman elevates, sending it to the midfield, but Southpaw's going to manage to knock it over into the wall.
Oh, Gabe with a great shot here. Crimson, though, reads it perfectly. Mario with the follow-up, pass over to Beanman. He's going to miss on it. Gabe's going to keep it alive, though. Ball still in front of the Conestoga net, never where you want it to be. They're able to clear it away, but Mario's trying to keep it alive for his wall. Pass over to Beanman. That shot's wide. Florence probably going to have to concede possession here.
And they do, as we see Mario trying to backtrack, but not in time, as Renix gets another goal for the side of Conestoga.
Just a little bit of an over-aggro play there. See Mario try to make the save. Ball just going way too fast. All he can do is hit it into his own net, but it was going that direction anyway. With a minute 45 left, Conestoga Valley has a 2-0 lead, but off the kickoff, great opportunity here. Renix makes a great save. Can't quite push it away from Mario. Gabe will elevate, gonna play it over into the corner there. Pass up from his teammate Beanman, who'll pass it back to Mario. Rennick's going to read that one perfectly. He's got a wide open net, but he misses it. Crimson, though, will hit it home. Rennick flubs the net, but Crimson bails him out.
Renix is showing some great dribbling skill and is also fantastic at getting the ball around players trying to block him on the offensive push. That all comes down to juking out and out-dribbling the opponent, and they are definitely demonstrating that they deserve that title of Sonic for that first season.
Crimson now trying to pad this lead for Conestoga. Great turnaround here after that game one where Florence absolutely ran away with it. Oh, they had an opportunity. Renix reads it perfectly. Mario will hit it home. And it's a fleeting chance for Florence, down 2 goals with a minute 12 left.
If they can score a kickoff goal, I will if in the next 15 seconds we see a goal come out from the side of Florence, I'll say that they definitely have a solid chance at tying this out. But if I don't see it, unfortunately, I feel like Conestoga might walk away with the win.
Game 2 went to overtime before Renix found the game winner for his hat-trick goal. Right now he's got 2. A hat trick from him right on cue probably seals the deal.
They have found their groove, their rhythm. It's locked in. The rotations from Crimson and Renix are just perfect right now, following up on every single shot that is taken.
Renix has taken over. Back-to-back hat tricks. Big reason why it looks like Conestoga's going to win. That's the kickoff goal Florence needed. We've got 3 goals in the last 15 seconds. But it's still a 2-goal game that Florence has to overcome.
Do it again, Bean. Do it again. Take us into overtime.
Kickoffs have been a little bit more explosive than we've seen the rest of the series, so we'll see what happens here. Mario wins that one off the wall. Gabe's going to intercept Southpaw's attempt at it. Mario will recenter it. The Crimson will clear this one away, and the game will slow down for a brief moment.
We've got Gabe elevating, taking the ball over one of the players at Conestoga, but Renix is going to manage to knock it back over to Crimson, who's down in the corner with the follow-up to Southpaw. So with a nice shot on goal, but it's going to go just a little bit too wide, giving it to Beanman, who's going to pop it up. However, Renix is going to be there to knock it back down. Gabe is not letting up on that forward push, nor is Mario, as we got Beanman rotating back towards the goal to prevent an open goal. Southpaw is going to try and keep some level of possession happening here at the midfield, but it looks like they've given up and rotated back.
Florence got a score here probably in the next 10 seconds, even to have a minor hope. That's not the direction they want the ball to go, as Mario's got to retreat all the way back. Does hit it off his back tire there. Beanman trying to give his team any sort of fleeting hope, and it doesn't look like they're going to find it. No way they score here in the next 2 seconds, at least to kick it. So it's a 1 second on the kickoff. Ball will touch the ground. And Conestoga Valley rallies from down 1. They're going to turn around in the 2-1 series win, and they'll head on, take on Forsyth in the championship.
I am excited for this championship matchup this week. It looks like both these teams are stacked.
Both these teams are incredibly stacked in our Esports Championship, which if you want to get involved, Nerdy has some information.
So you want to be seen by some expert college recruits, talk directly to esports industry insiders like pro athletes, team managers, and game producers, then join the club. That club in particular is the Esports Tower Club. Get insider access to industry insights with our future Rumbles, recruiters, and get noticed as well. It's a great way to score yourself some exposure, and also if you're looking to start your path to pro or land a collegiate scholarship.
Been a ton of fun in these events. Unfortunately, the Esports Tower will not have their own participants. The pair of high schools going at it. It's Forsyth and it's the newcomer Conestoga Valley in our championship, as you see there, how the bracket broke out. This one will get a bit of a transition, though. We will move to a best of 5 for the finals here. Forsyth, as we mentioned, a second-place team last week. Felt the crossbar maybe did them a little bit dirty. So they're going to try and get revenge on that and on Conestoga here. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with our 5-game final for the Esports Tower Rumble after this.
NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Legendary parts for legendary wins.
Welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. It's time for our finals in this week's Esports Tower Rumble. And we'll see which high school will prevail. Will be Forsyth looking for revenge after last week's second place finish. Will be Conestoga, the newcomers, looking to come out on top. Here is how we got here. If you are just joining us every week, an independent bracket of some of the best high school teams in the country and some of the Esports Towers Elites teams. We'll start with group play in a best of 3. We've seen 2 groups of 4. This week we had 3 groups of 3. Round robin 3 of the group play with the top teams advancing. We just got through our semifinals, and now we're on to our best of 5 finals. Here is how the bracket shook out. Tons of upsets. The Barracudas, multiple-time champions, not making it out of the semifinals. Silver Creek, champion last week. Didn't have the greatest week. They didn't even make it into the semifinals. So there have been a ton of talented teams who didn't even get to see the semifinals. And now Forsyth and Conestoga trying to determine who is our champion. We do transition into a best of 5 situation here. Forsyth probably feels like a slight favorite just because not only did they put up 30 goals in the group play, Nerdy, but they absolutely have dominated the Barracudas. And meanwhile, for Conestoga, it's been a little bit more rough. They definitely needed those 3 games against their opponents, so we'll see. So get ready for this best of 5 championship. We get Doc's keys to the game, play fast, maintain side control, confident call-outs, and olay those demos. We've seen those demos or even those bumps in the goal have allowed shots to go in. It's all presented by the Esports Tower. Score pro advice at esportstower.com. Improve your game sense, improve your team play, and improve your performance under pressure. You'll get matched with great players and professional coaches to help you rank up, and we'll see if these Doc's keys are going to help either team come out on top here in game 1 as we hop right into it. Buddy's going to pass it down. KG has not opted for the name change. He'll stick as KGZ for this one. That's a nice clear by Southpaw.
We've got Southpaw with possession of the ball over here in the corner, but it looks like, yes, Buddy's going to swoop in and knock the ball away from them, disrupting their play just enough to get the ball out of their possession. However, Crimson's going to elevate and knock the ball into the air with a follow-up from one of their teammates, and Southpaw's going to manage to get the first goal of the game.
I don't know. I want to see the replay here. What was KG doing in the net? Oh, Guess not.
You don't get to see that
KG was in the net, and then all of a sudden I saw him flip backwards, and I completely lost.
Maybe they sneezed.
And maybe he did sneeze, because that looked like a very easy ball for him to save.
KG sneezed and slapped their keyboard. It happens.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like he should have been a great save, but Conestoga's going to take it regardless. Oh, Renix with a great shot. Oh, the crossbar. Forsyth said they wanted to deal with their crossbar issues. This time the crossbar will bail them out from going down 2-0 early in game 1 of this finals. They still got to find a way to get them clear. As Renix, ball gets sandwiched off him. Buddy makes a great save, but Renix is going to capitalize. Great job by Renix to make this a 2-0 game.
It's okay being down too early, especially in the first match, because as I said, there's always 2 more, but in this case, there's actually 3 to 4 more opportunities to still finish on top. 2 score differential, and we're only about 30 seconds into this match. It's still anybody's game. However, Forsyth needs to get their side control situation under control.
On the orange side here off the kickoff, Southpaw's going to be able to pass it down to Renix. Buddy looks for the clear, and he'll find it. But Crimson right on the other side of that midfield stripe. Able to hit it right back to the blue side, play it off the back wall. DJ will clear it away. Buddy will go chasing, but Rennick's going to stop that one. DJ reads that one perfectly. Crimson makes a great save, and he'll clear it all the way down to the blue side. Once the follow-up, can't find it as KG pops it up in the air. Rennick's going to bail on it. Looks like we maybe had an attempt of a back pass, but Crimson came charging in. Southpaw now will hit it into the corner. Looks like Buddy's going to find a clear.
Buddy manages to dribble it over Crimson, but Crimson catches up and just manages to knock it out of their possession, sending it to Renix, who's going to manage with a little help from their teammate to send it to the midfield, leaving DJ to elevate, barely touching the ball, tapping it over to the side. Buddy's going to manage to get some possession with KG looking to have a level of follow-up. DJ's looking for follow-up on the shot as well. They have the opportunity, but there's just not enough as we see Crimson manage to knock the ball away towards the side of blue.
Ball over in front of that blue net. Crimson's going to play it off the back wall. Rennick's shot goes wide. Buddy will clear it away. KG can't keep it away from Southpaw, who dunks it over and keeps it on that blue side. Crimson now off the wall, looking for the boost. Spikes it down off the ground. Plays it over one. Southpaw shot just off by KG. And Buddy's now going to look for a clear with his 2 teammates chasing downfield.
Yeezy sends the ball up against the side of the wall, kind of for a pass back for DJ. As they elevate, manage to knock the ball down to the corner, but it's going to be saved as we have Southpaw with ball possession. And it looks like it's going to get knocked over to the corner. DJ is going to try and stay with keep this pressure up over here on the goal, but it's going to manage to get cleared out by Renix.
Buddy in the corner. Can't quite find it. KG tried to pass it to no one. Crimson over to Renix. Great play. Look for the double tap off the wall. Oh! That's a way to send a statement in the first game of the championship.
Dang, that was clean.
Perfect position. DJ even in the net. Nothing he could do. Those double taps are so deadly. And Renix right now making a good argument in the final 2 games. He saw their semi in this first game of the finals for the ICCU Player of the Week. We'll see if he can keep the pressure on. Is him and Crimson going to collide? Ball recenters there. Seen a lot of sloppy commits there from Forsyth. That double commit turned into a triple commit, and that was the 4th goal for Conestoga.
Forsyth's got to clean up those rotations. If not during this match, they've got 1 minute between this one and the next. They've got a chance to do it if they decide to just use this one as an opportunity to analyze Conestoga, which would be my suggestion.
KG's going to win the kickoff cleanly. Southpaw, though, is in perfect position. DJ's going to take a shot. Crimson able to hit that one away. KG's going to keep it up, down in the corner, rattles it around to himself. Can't quite find it, but he can, though, and there's some sign of life here from Forsyth.
We've got about 1 minute and 45 remaining. We need 3 goals coming out from Forsyth in order for this to lead into overtime. If they can clean up these rotations and keep that side control on the side of Orange, they could have a shot here at getting into overtime, but they really need to win this first goal, the kickoff goal here, as it does go in possession of the side of Forsyth, with DJ getting that first kickoff in their favor. However, it's going to get played off the wall by one of the Conestoga members, leaving Buddy to have to rotate back from the goal to the midfield, but Crimson's going to manage to keep possession of this ball, knocking it down from the wall.
He's got a pass in the midfield for a teammate. That's who he was trying to set up. It looks like it was Southpaw who was racing in off that backboard, but he couldn't quite find it. Rennick's going to keep it alive. They'll pass it back to Crimson. We'll hit it towards the net. That one should go wide, but they'll get DJ out of it. They'll play it around KG. Southpaw's going to get a great dunk, but KG's going to keep it alive. Rennick's now with an opportunity. Has it in the corner, plays it to himself, tries to play it to himself again, but DJ does just enough to clear it away, and there's a minute left in the game.
We've got Buddy trying to take the ball up the wall. However, Crimson's going to come in with a disruption, leaving KG having to come in and try and take it away from them. DJ's now got possession with the ball at the midfield. Renix is trying to find a way to get a touch on it, but Buddy's going to manage to get the ball into the air in the corner, with Crimson now playing it off the wall to themselves. The follow-up from Renix. They now have the ball on the side of blue to an open net, and that's a thin goal for the side of Conestoga.
Renix picks up the hat trick here. Great demolition there to take him out of the play. Overcommittal, but when you're down by 3 goals, you're trying to find any offense you can, so you can't fault the rotation there for Forsyth. But that should about seal the game. Even with 37 seconds left, that 4 goals in 37 seconds is incredibly difficult unless they find one right now.
Yeah, we have got Buddy. We've got KG now with ball possession in the air, but it's going to get knocked to the side, leaving Buddy trying to play it off of the wall here to one of his teammates. However, Crimson's also going to be there, knocking the ball back into the corner. And we've got KG elevating, trying to get some possession on it. DJ's also going to be there. However, it's going to get knocked into the midfield, leaving it over to an open net, but it's going to get cleared out by Buddy to the corner.
But he will get demoed for it. Time will tick down. See if Forsyth can add one more goal. KG keeps it alive, but his shot goes wide, and Conestoga Valley is going to pick up game number 1. It is the Esports Tower Rumble. It's our championship here between Forsyth and Conestoga. And Conestoga's 5-1 win in game 1 puts them in the lead, but it is a best of 5, which does allow some time for Forsyth to rally. Forsyth, last week's second place finisher, does not want to go back-to-back silver medals here, so they've got 60 seconds to clear their head.
60 seconds. It's not a lot of time to anybody, even a kid. So I apologize, but do your best. Take a deep breath. Don't hyperventilate, and just reset. It's always winnable, right?
I mean, the 5-1 scoreline. We saw it.
It can be much worse. We've seen way worse than a 5-score differential.
That is true. And I mean, Conestoga Valley did lose 4-1 in their first game in the semifinals to Florence, so it's definitely reversible. But you've got to slow down Renix. You've got to find a way to get some sort of just side control, because right now it was all Conestoga Valley in that first game. So getting that side control, trying to shut down Renix, who is a Season 1 Supersonic legend, that's going to be what Forsyth's probably trying to talk about here and figure out how they can do that. Because if they can't figure that out, most likely trending in a 3-game sweep sort of scenario.
Rule 1 him. Rule 1 him. I don't know how easy that is to pull off. I'm totally joking. Don't do that. Just do the best that you can, honestly. It goes out to both teams. Even if you don't pop off in this game, there's always the next.
Get ready to hop into game number 2 here. Esports Tower Rumble Finals. Forsyth, Conestoga Valley. Conestoga Valley up 1-0 here, and there's that man again, Renix, in the corner. Loses dribble, and KG's able to clear it away. KG's looking for a playoff back wall. Can't quite find it.
Oh!
Buddy gets the first goal of the game there with a great shot.
I can't use this first goal as a means to dictate how the pace of the second match is going to go yet, so I need another 30 to 45 seconds to decide how this is going to pan out.
Kickoff here. Win for the side of Forsyth. And Southpaw and Crimson are going to have it there. Renix in the corner's got to retreat to make a great save. Going to get that ball stolen away from him. Looks like he's got Crimson there. He's going to take a shot on an open net. Ball does go wide. It's a follow-up from Renix, but that one will be turned away as well.
Demolition coming out into one of the members of Forsyth, leaving them with a 2v3 here on the blue side of the goal. We've got KG now trying to play the ball into the corner with one of their teammates. A little bit of a miscommunication, passing going back and forth as one of them tries to play it off the wall, but it's going to manage to end up in Crimson's possession. Thankfully, Buddy's going to elevate and manage to knock the ball down, but it's right in front of his own goal. And as we've got Renix there as well, DJ's going to try to take the ball up the side, but it's going to get knocked out of their possession.
Here we saw Renix fly under that ball, not able to stop getting cleared to the orange side, trying to set up something for DJ, but he's playing cautiously enough, doesn't want to get scored on. Crimson with an opportunity. Uh-oh, wide open net! DJ's going to find that one, and Forsyth has a 2-0 lead.
All right. So Forsyth, they're playing a bit different than they did in that first match.
Yeah, they're definitely the aggressors. A little bit of a bad touch by Renix on that one. Played it away from his teammate, allowed that goal to be set up. Kickoff goes over to the blue side, but DJ will clear it on towards that orange side, where Southpaw gets it back. Renix looking for a goal to try and get his team back into it. Crimson for the follow-up as Renix gets a demo on to Buddy in the goal. Couple of whiffs come out. Southpaw not able to find it. Now it's a wide open net as Renix going to pop it up in the air, but I don't know if he did enough. Looks like he did to keep this in a 2-0 game.
We've got Crimson trying to corral this ball over here in the corners. We've also got Renix elevating to try and take the ball up off the wall. They're getting disrupted by a member of the blue team. We've got KG also trying to run back and steal the ball away from Crimson. However, Crimson's managing to play it around multiple members of the side of Forsyth and drop it down in front of the goal with the follow-up from Renix, and that is their first goal of this round.
Great play by Crimson. See Renix reads that one perfectly, realizes the position he needs to be in. Crimson with the perfect pass. That's such a hard play to stop, and it's a great combination of Crimson and Renix. Get Conestoga Valley back in this game, only down 1 with 3 minutes left. Kickoff tied up in the mid. Crimson's going to come from his boost position to try and at least clear it away. Shot though! Southpaw makes a great save, and now Renix is going to be tasked to clear that one down, and Buddy will disrupt it. But still on that blue side. Oh, bad touch!
Oh, no!
Crossbar makes a save, and the crossbar
again!
bails out Forsyth.
We've got DJ trying to take the ball at the mid, but Crimson's going to manage to knock it back towards the goal with a follow-up from Southpaw, and that's going to be a second goal for Conestoga, and that takes us now to a 2-2 game.
Yeah, see the great save there by Buddy. Just could not find the follow-up. Southpaw comes flying in perfectly. So you mentioned, Dirty, the offensive rotations for Conestoga Valley have been superb throughout the night. We'll see who breaks away with the third goal here. DJ with a great opportunity. Southpaw's going to hit it back into the corner. Renix looking for the clear, can't find it. Buddy wants to center it. Double commit does come out from Conestoga. Is there a punish? It looks like the answer will be no.
We've got KG right here trying to get the ball away from Crimson. Crimson's going to pop it into the air, but the follow-up from one of the Forsyth players is going to knock it over to the side. Crimson still managing to keep up their pace with this ball, however. With the follow-up from Renix is now going to try and get the ball down from the air. However, it looks like there was just enough speed there for Southpaw to beat him to the ball, but it's going to get knocked back to the midfield, leaving Renix to elevate and try to knock it down towards one of their own teammates. But they're going to take it over into the corner past two of the members of some Forsyth. But now that we've got a double commit coming out here at the goal.
Ooh, risky save there. Crimson tried for it, couldn't quite find it. Southpaw's going to keep it alive, Conestoga Valley. It's it right in front of the net. Here comes Crimson. His shot is going to go high. Backboard follow-up for Renix. There's that man again. And it's a 3-2 lead for Conestoga Valley.
I'm enjoying Renix's booster sound effects. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of make me a little happy. They're so silly sounding.
It took me a while to figure out exactly what was making that noise. But it is the boost of Renix, and we've heard it quite a lot. He now has 2 goals, and there's a minute and a half left. Conestoga Valley looking to go on a match point. Southpaw will get demoed, so the retreat will come out to prevent that cross-map goal.
We've got DJ who's trying to maintain possession of this ball, but they've got a double commit coming out from the members of Conestoga on them right now, leaving Renix with possession of the ball. We've got one member of Forsyth elevating to knock it down. They managed to do just that, but Crimson's going to elevate and manage to play the ball off of the wall, but it's going to end up in the hands of KG, who's going to play it around the corner here at the orange goal, and they have a shot on goal, but Renix would be there, but Buddy's there for the follow-up.
Yeah, it's a great play. Southpaw just couldn't quite find it. Crimson hits it in a bad position. Renix, I think he was trying to set up for something more in the air out of the back of the net. We got a 3-3 game with just under a minute left here. Conestoga trying to put themselves on match point. Forsyth wants to tie us at 1 aside. Ball on that orange side, barely able to save it away. Nice Olay on that attempted bump there. Ball hanging around down in the midfield. Southpaw goes in possession. Pass down to Buddy. Sets it up perfectly for both his teammates, but Renix makes a great play, and now KG has to retreat to prevent the wide open net.
He's going to play it off the back wall to themselves and try and dribble it in the air. Over Renix is there with the follow-up to Southpaw to get a shot on the goal, but it's not going to end up in their favor. It's going to get sent to the corner. We've got Crimson trying to take the ball away from Buddy. Buddy's going to manage to maintain some possession with a little bit of disruption coming out from Conestoga. The ball's going to end up with DJ here at the midfield as it drops down in front of Southpaw, who's just going to hit it wide of the net.
10 seconds left. Buddy can't quite clear that one away. Here comes Crimson charging in. He over pursues on it. This ball's going to touch the ground, and we'll head into overtime. Right off the kickoff. Oh, great pass over to Southpaw, who reads that one perfectly in the corner. Does get cleared away, but Renix will keep it alive. Bit of a double commit coming out from Forsyth. KG does end up winning it, but he has to hit his own teammate out of the way. Southpaw will take the shot. Crimson looking to cherry pick that one, can't quite find it. Southpaw will get demoed. Renix shot just goes wide of the net. Crimson's going to have to retreat.
Crimson did a slight retreat as they're already back towards the blue goal, and they're just kind of doing a bunch of dash and flip resets right now in order to keep these rotations as fast as they can. They've got Renix over here in the corner already trying to battle it out and get possession of this ball away from one of the members of Forsyth, but there's a lot of disruption happening trying to prevent Renix from getting an opportunity to get an easy shot on the goal, as KG is going to elevate, take the ball over to the orange side, get it smacked over into the corner. They have followed from their teammates, but Renix is now putting pressure onto that ball, as is Crimson sending it over to the midfield.
Demolition onto Southpaw, going to slow things down for Conestoga Valley once again.
Oh,
DJ opportunity. Southpaw will clear that one away rather safely. Renix will pop it up in the air, trying to set something up. Nice shot, does get turned away though. Crimson wants to keep the pressure on, but it's going to get stolen. Once again, a double commit does come out from Forsyth though. And Renix was going to hit this one back, going to try and aerial it. Loses his dribble. Nice play there. Buddy makes some Crimson. Can't get a wide shot on the net.
Got DJ elevating to knock the ball back over to the midfield. We see Crimson trying to race back to make sure that net's not left open. We've got Renix playing with the ball off the wall to himself, dribbling it in the air. We've got Crimson also in front of them, ready for the follow-up. He's got to get the ball, knock it into the corner, but DJ's also going to try and get slight possession, a little bit of disruption play coming out. They managed to clear the ball away from the goal, but it goes right back with a score for Southpaw.
Great job by Southpaw. See there, unfortunately the save that came out for Forsyth just wasn't strong enough. It hit right off the crossbar. No one back in rotation. Conestoga Valley now one game away from making themselves the champions in this week's Esports Tower Rumble.
For the side of Forsyth, all I have to say is, you got to clean up those rotations. You have already demonstrated that you are great with them. It's just under pressure. Got to just clear your mind a little bit. You can do it. Full faith. Reset and go again.
They're going to have a tough task in front of them. They had a great start in that match. Collapsed, allowed Conestoga to rattle off 3 straight goals, take the lead. They did eventually get the response to send it to overtime. But right now, Conestoga Valley seems like they are just a little bit better than Forsyth. Even when they spot Forsyth the 2-goal lead, they find a way to come back. And if they don't find a way to shut down Renix, it's going to be an issue. But even Crimson and Southpaw are stepping up when they need to for Conestoga.
They are, however, because of the drastic difference I feel like we saw for Forsyth from the game 1 to the game 2, because they actually managed to get, toe-to-toe with Conestoga this time around. I feel like they're going to have, Conestoga on the run for this next one, and we're going to see this go out to a 5-game series.
We're about to find out here. Let's get into match number 3 between Forsyth and Conestoga Valley. Conestoga Valley wins. They will be your Esports Tower champions this week. In their first appearance, Forsyth would unfortunately have to go home with a 2nd straight silver medal, or can they rally and pull off the reverse sweep? We'll find out here momentarily.
Ask the crossbar.
Yeah, the crossbar definitely made quite a few saves, and unfortunately did not always help out Forsyth, so we'll get right into it. DJ now off the kickoff, going to take a shot. Oh, Southpaw makes a great save there.
DJ still managing to maintain possession of this ball, though, with a follow-up from KG. He's going to take it down into the corner. DJ's there with them. Crimson's also trying to get some level of possession on this ball. We've got Renix actually in the goal this time, waiting for a clean, clear opportunity for his team. DJ's going to play the ball off the wall to one of his teammates. It looks like Easy's going to be there just in time, as Southpaw's now sitting in the goal waiting to clear the ball out.
Southpaw's going to do a great job there to clear it down. DJ and Buddy going to run into each other. Looks like DJ is going to clear it all the way to the other side of the orange corner. Now near midfield. KG is going to try and keep it alive. Renix will double hit it. Southpaw now with an opportunity. He's got Crimson behind him, so he wants to play it off the backboard. Ended up playing it to himself. Crimson comes in as well. That's a bit of a costly double commit this time from the side of Conestoga Valley. As Renix forced to make a huge save on the other side, but now it's a wide open net, and Renix reads that one perfectly. Great pass from Southpaw.
A slight double/triple commit on the attack there coming out from Foresight. They had 2 members on the ball as Crimson was on them as well, leaving that net completely open at the midfield when that turnaround happens. You can't do that. You got to call out those rotations, my friends.
Kickoff here. Renix and DJ going to run into each other. KG will eventually hit it down onto that orange corner. He'll go racing around and try and set up something for his teammate. Ball will bounce off of Renix into a great position for Conestoga Valley. And now they're going to double commit on the ball once again. Rotation starting to get a little bit sloppy here for both sides in this game number 3. See a pass over to Buddy. He wants to take a shot. KG's going to be the one to take it, but it gets cleared away nonetheless.
We've got Buddy trying to catch up to the ball and playing off the wall here, elevating for a nice tip down to the ground. Is there a follow-up from KG? There is, and that's going to take us to a 1-1 game.
You can just see this, a wide open net there for Buddy. Looks like Renix took a very odd angle on it. Probably would have been better served just going for the net instead of trying to go for the ball. Offensive rotations have been a little messed up so far for both teams. See if they can right the ship here in the final 3 minutes.
Got DJ playing the ball off the ceiling, though, down into the corner with no one there to follow it up. So Crimson's going to manage to get a lot of space with that ball. However, the possessions is going to stay on the side of Orange as you see Renix trying to retreat into the goal with DJ elevated to try and get the ball off of the ceiling. It's going to go to Buddy, who's going to play it off of that wall once again. And KG's going to follow it up and hit it off that back wall.
Nice hit there by Renix. Buddy's going to keep it alive. Double commit comes out from Conestoga, but Southpaw's able to corral it for now. Renix now in the goal. Does not make the save, but does enough to push DJ off the ball. Southpaw can't get the clear, and now it's Conestoga Valley who's trying to alleviate some of this side pressure. Buddy's going to pick it on one net once again. Crimson will clear this one away. DJ with the back pass to KG.
Oh,
he missed it! Oh, no! Oh, the back pass. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He had KG there, and he just whiffs on it.
Oh. My screen actually turned off for a slight moment there, too, as if the electricity felt my physical pain.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. Conestoga Valley finds the lead. Forsyth get it back. Renix takes a cross map shot. Buddy's able to make the save. Renix wants to follow up.
But it's going to
wide.
get cleared to the corner. And DJ's going to take it up the wall just a tiny bit with Crimson jumping over them, managing to get possession of this ball here in the corner. Renix is going to be there as well. We've got a triple commit coming out from Conestoga, as we do have Forsyth with a double commit on the ball, taking the ball up to the orange side in the corner, managing to keep it away from Crimson just long enough to get a little bit of possession, but Crimson's back at it once again with the ball in the side of blue here in the corner, and they're elevating to try and get a nice clean centering shot for one of their teammates.
Southpaw not able to find it. So there are 2 minutes left here as Renix going to hit it down to the corner. DJ should be able to corral this one, and he will, but Southpaw's going to play it around him. KG can't make the save.
No.
It's Southpaw with the insurance goal that puts Conestoga up 2 with a minute and a half left.
All right, I feel like DJ needs to have their redemption goal regardless of the outcome of this one. So I hope DJ is in position here to get a nice 50-50, and they are, but it's going to go more in favor of the side of Conestoga. However, KG's going to elevate here at the midfield, trying to get the ball over one of their teammates. Buddy's just going to miss it, but DJ's going to manage to get possession, knocking it into center field, playing it off the wall to themselves, and they get the redemption goal! There you go, DJ.
Yeah, I would say it's probably more KG who needs the redemption for the whiff, but DJ gets it. Oh, nice little hit there. At least gives his team a chance. Now it's KG's turn to find his redemption. Ooh, bad kickoff there for the side of Forsyth. Buddy's trying to play it in the corner, spending a lot of time.
Oh, no.
Oh, Renix barely missed a shot, and Forsyth, a couple of issues here, could cost him in game number 3, but right now KG's able to keep it out of the net and keep it in a 1-goal game.
Crimson Knight has a nice shot on goal, but DJ's going to elevate, managing to disrupt it and knock it back down to the side of Orange. They're now trying to corral this ball down here in the corner. We've got a double commit coming out from both sides on that ball, trying to get it away from Crimson, with the demolition coming out on one of the members of Forsyth, leaving them 2v3 here on their goal. Southpaw and Renix are both going to go after that ball. However, that double commit might have disrupted them too much, leaving it open for Yeezy to get that ball. They also have the follow-up from DJ and Buddy over here as they have it in the corner on orange.
Renix able to clear that one away. 30 seconds left. One more goal probably would do it for Conestoga Valley. Or we might have another overtime game here between these two teams in our finals.
We've got Yeezy elevating to try and get that ball, but they unfortunately are just going to miss it. DJ's going to do it once again, managing to knock the ball over to the sidewall, playing it to themselves. Their teammate Yeezy's there for the follow-up, but they're just barely going to miss it. 5 seconds remaining. If that ball touches the ground, that's the end of this round. Forsyth's looking for that equalizer goal, but I don't think they're going to find it here as that ball gets spiked to the ground.
Conestoga Valley is going to come away with the championship. 3-0 sweep in the finals over Forsyth. So unfortunately, Forsyth will go home as the silver medalist once again. But a big congratulations to Conestoga Valley as they are the champions here of this week's Esports Tower Rumble. And why don't you tell us a little bit more about the Esports Tower, Nerdy?
Well, you know, Fish, it's pretty hard to play a team-based game alone. You can only get so far, especially in ladder. Ultimately, if you want to increase your chance of success, you have to level up your team playing skills. We just saw that in the last game from both of these teams. Even though they're high school teams, they're still a team nonetheless. So if you want an easier chance to try and hook up with some teams, definitely look into Esports Tower. They really take the time to create teams that are well-matched and well-rounded. And I'd also like to give a huge shout-out to their coach, Jake, and to anyone who's watching. Definitely take the chance to go and check them out.
Huge congratulations to Conestoga Valley. They are the champions, proving once again that the high schools are a very, very tough team to deal with in this Esports Tower Rumble. It was a very close match all the same, but in the end, Conestoga Valley gets the sweep. And do you have an ICCU Player of the Week this week in your mind, Nerdy, for the Esports Tower Rumble?
It definitely has to go to, I think we've been calling him Renix, is how I think that's the closest we can get to pronouncing it. Let us know if that's correct or not. I think they're our Player of the Week, honestly.
Yeah, I would have to assume. So they had a pair of hat tricks in the semifinals. Yeah. They took over at times in the finals. I mean, Southpaw and Crimson played incredibly well in their own right. But yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I would think that the ICCU Player of the Week probably destined for Renix. We'll see if production agrees with us or not. But overall, a well-played game and a very competitive Esports Tower Rumble this week. I mean, we had multi-time champions, the Barracudas, not making the finals. We had Silver Creek, who's a champion, not even making it out of the group play. So competitively, a very, very tough week this week in the Esports Tower.
Yes, but my vote is still going to go towards Renix, though I will also admit that Crimson's a close second.
Crimson was incredibly strong at times. I thought Southpaw played really well, setting up his teammates. Unfortunately, assists don't always find their way into the ICCU Player of the Week. So, unfortunately, I think Southpaw will just have to celebrate with that trophy. But we will have to see here who it is. And it looks like it is going to be Renix for Conestoga Valley.
Nicely done, Renix.
Yeah,
well deserved.
Absolutely incredible. Multiple hat tricks when they needed it against Florence when his team was down after the first game. And then he really made Forsyth pay early, and then his teammates helped him out the rest of the way.
For sure. It is still a team game, so everybody has the opportunity to get this title every week. But for this week, Renix, it goes to you.
And the ICCU Player of the Week brought to you by Idaho Central Credit Union. He believes a great player makes a team more successful. It's like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Renix is the Idaho Central Credit Union Player of the Week this week. And a big reason why Conestoga Valley is walking home with that championship in the Esports Tower Rumble. So you see his highlights here. And as we prepare to close things out, any final thoughts for this week's Rumble, Nerdy?
Honestly, keep improving. I really am enjoying watching how much skill these players are gaining every week, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next.
We will close out with the top 5 presented by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. More than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 bonus and your dream of choice paid for. The Idaho Army National Guard is the best team out there. Reach out on Twitch at iGuard Gaming. Here's the top 5 from the Esports Tower Rumble, but don't go anywhere. We've got Madden and Call of Duty right around the corner. Rumble, it's our championship here between Forsyth and Conestoga. Conestoga's 5-1 win in Game 1 puts them in the lead, but it is a best of 5, which does here after that Game 1, where Florence absolutely ran away with it. Oh, they had an opportunity. Renix reads it perfectly. Mario will hit it home. And it's a fleeting chance for Florence, down 2 goals with a minute 12 left.
If they can score a kickoff goal, I will if in the next 15 seconds we see a goal come out from the side of Florence, I'll say that they definitely have a strong.
Looking for his third goal of the game. Can't quite find anything off the backboard. Gabe, though, out of his goalie position, sets up Beanman for the hat trick.
The setup from Beanman, the follow-up from Gabe with the assist right back to Beanman. The clean.
But he misses it. Crimson, though, will hit it home. Renix flubs the net, but Crimson bails him out.
Renix is showing some great dribbling skill and is also fantastic at getting the ball around players trying to block him on the offensive push. That all comes down to juking out and out dribbling the opponent, and they are definitely demonstrating that they just in the corner, but it looks like, yes, Buddy's going to swoop in and knock the ball away from them, disrupting their play just enough to get the ball out of their possession. However, Crimson's going to elevate and knock the ball into the air with a follow-up from one of their teammates, and Southpaw's going to manage to get the first goal of the game.
I don't know. I want to see the replay here. What was KG doing in...
Can't get it. We've got Mario over by the goal. The ball's just going to hit off that crossbar, but the follow-up from Renix is going to get the first goal of round 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, spotlight's on Mario here. He's going to have two chances to clear that one. That's not on Gabe. That was just a bad, I got it, and it went wrong.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Legendary parts for legendary wins.